Hey guys, this is Katie White. This is my presentation over the Masters of the High Renaissance. We're going to be talking about Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Raphael. Michelangelo is considered by many art experts to be the greatest Renaissance artist. In my paper, I talked about two of his accomplishments, in particular the Sistine Chapel and his sculpture of David. In the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo's artwork was just magnificent. Just considering the painstaking detail and thinking about the process that he had to go through in order to even paint the ceiling. His sculpture of David is really awesome to look at. First off, it's just really famous. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about Michelangelo's David, and in my paper I talked about the use of contrapposto and how that tradition's kind of been passed down over time. You've seen it in the Egyptian times, Roman, and it just continues through the Renaissance. The second artist that I talked about is Raphael. I mainly talked about his popularity for his paintings and particularly the work he did in the Vatican. The one painting that I talk about the most is his painting of philosophy, the School of Athens. The School of Athens represents all of the greatest mathematicians, philosophers, and scientists from classical antiquity gathered together, sharing their ideas and learning from each other. I just really love how Raphael painted this, how every character seems to be interacting with one another. There's people just lost in thought, and I really talk about that in my painting, about how he's made each figure in this painting their own. And they're all doing their own thing, whether that's talking to one another or thinking to themselves and being philosophers. The third and final artist that I talk about, or I should say master, is Leonardo da Vinci. Probably the most famous artist of all time, known for many things, but particularly the Mona Lisa. The list of works that Leonardo da Vinci completed and was a part of could honestly go on forever. He was known as a true Renaissance man who taught himself a lot of what he's known for today. The first piece of artwork that I talk about when discussing Leonardo is, of course, the Mona Lisa. I think it's kind of hard to discuss Da Vinci without talking about the Mona Lisa because it's just so popular and everybody knows about it. But instead of talking about its popularity, I go more into the details of the Mona Lisa. The hazy backgrounds, the mysterious feel that Leonardo provides in his paintings, this sfumato that he uses. It's really just amazing, and the amount of painstaking detail that he adds into this whole painting. The second accomplishment that I talk about of his is his human anatomy sketches. They're honestly just fascinating to look at, and to think back into the 15th century when this was honestly very surprising to people because they didn't know what the human body consisted of or what the human body looked like on the inside, or parts of the outside, or how the tendons and muscles and stuff like that. So it's really just amazing to look at these and how he used his skills to provide an outlook on things that people at that time wouldn't know of.